happens again. Oh, okay, we're live. That's good. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 20. Tonight, we are going to go over the HOH, the nominees, the spoilery stuff, anything that all the nonsense shenanigans stuff that goes on in the Big Brother house. Tyler is not with us tonight. We just found out he has irritable bowel syndrome, and that's why he has to use the bathroom so much. It was pee, but it was the different kind of pee. You get what I'm saying? See, I get to do that because he's not here. He's not here to stop me. See, I have Deborah G and Andreas is back with us. He was actually with us last Tuesday when we had when my internet broke out with IBS and crapped all over the place. So we're back on our normal Tuesday, and no, Tyler's not with us tonight. So we're gonna go probably have a bunch of ADD conversations and not make any damn sense and be all over the place because we don't have Daddy in here to troll us.
Oh yeah.
So I've got
Daddy to be the. We don't have Daddy here to be the parent and tell us what's wrong.
That's right. Let's see, we got Rebecca in the chat. Hey girl, anti-Trump turd who's guilty. Guilty. What are you guilty of? Well, I don't know. Let's touch base a little bit on Sunday's episode. I mean, I know it was 2 days ago, but hey, let's still talk about it as my cat jumps down. Of course, if you were watching Thursday, you know that Faysal won HOH. And JC could not be happier to be HOH this week. And we all know it's JC's HOH. Am I right? Come on now.
JC is a puppet master.
JC is running the show, the manipulator. I mean, it is insane. After the eviction of Rockstar, Scottie immediately goes to Haleigh and tells her, I'm the one who voted for Kaycee to go. It was me, it was me, it was me. And I don't see any reason why Haleigh wouldn't believe him. I mean, yeah, he's flipped votes and he's in a Swaggy. So can we be real for a second? Swaggy has been gone since week frickin' 2. Like, that was forever, like over 8 weeks. Like, who cares anymore? Everybody's game changes as the hours pass. I don't know. And people still got the sticks up their ass.
Apparently, FESSY'S is still in mourning over the loss of Swaggy C because he's still wearing his shirt.
I don't know. It's a cute shirt. I mean, he looks good in it. It fits him well.
Yeah, but it's FESSY.
Well, like all the old Faute people wear them, so it's still deep. You know,
it is deep. It's a deep cut. And the funny thing is, how are people like? That's one way to kind of give your alliance away is to all wear matching t-shirts. Like you're all on the same team. Like when you're on a team, you all wear matching t-shirts. It's like, why don't you guys not wear the Swaggy C-shirts? Not because I have an issue with them. It's just what I'm saying. Anyway, so let's see. There was a conversation between Tyler and JC. They hatched the plan to, Brett say that he was the flip vote.
Yeah.
And they're going to go with it and they're going to back him up and say it was him and all this stuff because it's very important to JC to get Scottie out. And doing this will turn Fessy against Scottie. But listen, honey, that revolving door has already been oiled up and it's going. Like there's really no
his other idea was to instill into Fessy that Scottie is in love with Haleigh.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't help that Scottie yelled out, I love you. I mean,
yes, the fact that he yelled out, I love you. Yeah.
But we all know Fessy doesn't trust Scottie. He wants to put him up. And his reasoning behind this is just so dumb. Dumb. Guys,
because of Haleigh.
Take a shot every time we say dumb because it's going to happen tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's dumb because his reasoning is, what was it I've got on here? If Tyler goes up, he'll take him down. What? No. And then he's like, well, I just, he doesn't talk game with me. And Haleigh's like, well, okay. Does Angela talk game with you? Does Tyler talk game with you? Does Kaycee talk? No, nobody talks game with you but me and JC.
Yes. I when she was having that conversation with him, like that moment when you forget you are not in the room with them. But I felt like I was in the room I was like, yes, Haleigh. Yes. Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I'm like thinking to myself, here comes messy Fessy just making a mess with his stupidity and being like, oh, well, he doesn't talk game with me. He's this and this and that. Meanwhile, freaking JC, who looks like Pinocchio, but actually is playing Pinocchio with Fessy.
Oh my God, he does.
It is. I think it's ironic that he looks like Pinocchio, but here he is pulling the strings on Fessy, this big old 6'4", 240-pound guy. He's all up in his ear.
Pinky in the brain.
No, it is. Yeah, after you said that, like last week, that they're pinky in the brain, I was like, it's literally pinky in the brain, because that boy has. If I gave him a nickel and told him to go to Walmart and go buy a clue, he couldn't do it.
No, he couldn't figure it out.
He couldn't figure it out.
No, but Fessy.
No.
Listen, Fessy said it himself. He's not wasting this HOH.
He's making moves. That's what he said.
He's going to make a big move.
Moves. Yeah, and I was like, what big moves did you make?
He's making a big dumb move.
Yeah.
The only move he made was the ones he makes in the bathroom.
Bowel move. Big bowel movements.
Exactly. Wait,
and they're probably about
last week, when you said, that Kaycee and Angela are like really big actresses, and I'm sitting here watching Kaycee, and she, Academy Award for her, because she made it so believable that her and Scottie were like BFFs. Like, she was like, I never talked to Brett. We've never talked to each other. I'm mad and all this other stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, she's good, because like
she got all indignant.
I know it, but like I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, like if I was in the house, I'd be like, damn, you really messed it up.
And the thing is, she only talks to Brett when no one else is around.
Exactly.
When they're in the group. And Scottie's always calling her daddy, and they're always talking. So it's
anti-Trump turd calls Fauteuil fucking ourselves up to the end. It's true. It's true.
It's sad, but Team Fauteuil will always have a special place in my heart.
Well,
and Grandpa Lou.
And exactly. Grandpa Lou was really the brains behind Fauteuil, and he was a fucking bird. You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
It's just, there are all these conversations, like every time JC is talking to Fessy, it is just lies. It is so funny, because when JC and Fessy are talking in the episode, JC tells him, Brett was the vote. And Fessy's like, well, how do you know that? And I shit you not, Fessy's like this. Oh, well, Sam told me that Brett told her that. So, yeah. And I'm like, that is exactly like basically how he did it. But it was a good move, because he's planted that seed. They didn't know that house meeting was coming at all. And the funniest thing about that house meeting is Fessy straight up gets, who wants to see my HOH room? We're all in there looking at HOH room. Fessy flat out asks, okay, who was the one vote? Scottie immediately says it's him. Then it's quiet. And he goes,
that's the best part. His pause.
Oh, wait. No, the best part is he goes, anyone else? Anyone else? I'm like, anyone else? It was one goddamn vote. It could, what did they split it? Did two people split half a vote? It's one vote.
But the best thing is that Brett waited a little bit.
Exactly.
And then, because then it sounded more like he was embarrassed to admit it, because that's the way it came out.
It did. It really did come off that way. And, the thing that got me was how Scottie sits there calm, hiding behind his Mountain Dew can. Just, that's cute. You're acting. Kaycee, you're a horrible actor. I think the thing for me is Kaycee flips out when she's been called out. And they don't know that in the house. But we know that because when she encountered Rockstar last week about the hacker thing, she flipped out. And then she started flipping out when, Scottie called her out and she's a bad actor. And I just thought that was funny. It's just a thing with how people are. We got so much going on. Let's look at the chat real quick. JCS is controlling Fessy the whole time. Tyler Showmance with Angela is going to make him lose focus. It could be. JC was checking the beds to see who's hooking up. JC's so small, he can get at the foot of the bed and get under the covers and just lift them up and look, and nobody knows there. Like, seriously.
Probably.
He doesn't like showmances. I know that he was kind of getting on to Tyler about you better not get in a showmance. I swear to God, if you get in a showmance.
And I think that because that has been going on. That's the one thing I was going to mention on the feeds. That they seem to be getting very close. They are not having like public displays of affection. They're not hugging and kissing. They may like lay in the bed at night when the lights are out. Sometimes they'll hold hands, but there is no, outward public displays of affection, which is good. I think they're really, keeping their distance until after the game.
You sure they're holding hands?
She's holding something.
Yeah, there's somebody's holding something. I don't know about
something's getting held.
Yeah, I don't know about him.
Oh well, that's Fessy's,
third leg.
Held. That's Fessy's third leg that's getting held.
You know what? Maybe that's why he's a little slow. All that blood is going.
The blood can't go to. He's got two big heads, so they can't go.
Yeah. So it's one or the other.
Exactly. And I'm so glad Haleigh has said this in the HOH room, which I think it was the HOH room, when she said, I really hope you know what you're doing, because she's like, if you don't, she's like, I really hope they put us both up together. And then you can think about, like, what the heck did I just do? Like, what decision did I just make? And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Because then I'm like, it'll really open up his eyes to see, like, why I've been making some dumb decisions for me to end up on the block with, my showmance who had my back and who's trying to tell me this is what you should do. But you have JC standing for just controlling, is doing, running all these moves. And I'm glad that she sees it. At least.
If they do put up JC and if they do put up Fessy and Haleigh, who do you think they would vote out first?
Haleigh.
Haleigh for sure.
Haleigh. Because she's smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's running. A lot of people in the chat are saying that Scottie acted the way he did because he's not good with verbal confrontation. And I understand that. I'm not dogging him at all, but I know this is a shocker, but Allison doesn't like verbal altercations either. But if you're going to call me a liar, my ass is going to sprint from 4'11" to 6'5" real quick. I'm going to have a cape flapping in the wind and be super bitch and let you know real quick how it's going to go, how it's going to be, and how you're going to get there.
You're gonna be like in Super Mario when you eat the mushroom and you're like,
that's right.
It just grows up.
Things get crazy. I mean, because I've always been that way. Even when I was young and I was quiet, like if you lied to me, or I would flip out because that's a big thing to me. But another thing that happened in the episode and here's another thing that happened on the live feeds after the confrontation. Brett and Scottie were playing chess together. Did y'all hear about this?
Brett is a piece of work. He's a piece of work.
He is. He's very charismatic. Very charismatic.
And he is going to continue to work everybody for all it's worth.
Here Anelda in the chat says poor Fessy thinks Ty, Angela, and that he'll have a final four. Him and Haleigh and Tyler and Angela. Honey,
yes, they have discussed it. Well, no, they discussed it. And Tyler and Angela are like, yeah.
I can't stand me some Angela. I can't trust her.
I don't get it.
Drives me insane.
I don't get it at all. And here's another thing that happened. Sam was trying to convince Fessy to backdoor Sam. Bitch, what are you trying to do? That's his girl.
Yeah, she said that if you put up Haleigh after Brett comes down, I will quit smoking. She's like, come on, pinky swear, pinky swear, pinky swear. Come on, pinky swear that you'll do it. And she's like, you'll save my life. I'm going to quit smoking for you. So
No.
obviously he did not pinky swear. And he was like, he hugged her and he was.
I saw the screenshot of him facing the camera and her behind him, and he was just like,
Yeah.
No.
Um,
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Oh, yes. Sad thing is Fessy is a substitute teacher. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
He's a substitute teacher. I'm not dogging substitute teachers, but I could be a substitute teacher.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
one of my employees is a substitute teacher, so let that sink in.
Yeah, I mean,
just throw that out there, you know. So I'm like, when I found out he was a substitute, I was like, I think it's a pattern that we can all take the CBEST, we can all, you know, get our little degree and just teach the kids. Anybody can do it.
a friend of mine is a stand-up comedian, and before he started getting paid to be a comic, he was a substitute teacher. That's how he paid his bills. And he was like, I didn't even have to do anything. He goes, I sit in there, I do it. I crack on the kids. They give me material. And I'm not knocking. Please don't come at me. My sister is a kindergarten teacher. She is way better person than I am. Okay?
Not possible.
Oh yeah. She shits rainbows compared to me. She's amazing. Then there's this whole conversation between JC and Haleigh talking about, JC's like, girl, don't be blind, don't be stupid. Scottie's in love with you, all this stuff. You know, he wants to get Fessy out of here because he wants to be with you. And then they go into the HOH room, and JC is telling the same story to Haleigh and Fess. And JC's like, oh, he's in love. You know, Scottie's in love with her, and, you know, he needs to go and all this stuff. And he wants you out of the way, Faysal, so he can have her and all this stuff. Then it's that awkward moment when Scottie comes in and everyone's quiet. And they're like, well, what's everyone doing? Oh, no, they're all kind of avoiding me. Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed now. And it was really super awkward. And Scottie's like, to Haleigh, are you coming downstairs? Are you coming downstairs? Okay, love you. And the minute he leaves, JC's like, he's so romantic. He's so romantic. Did you see that? He loves her.
I know. I just hate that it always makes JC look right. I'm like, ugh. Just like he's so slick.
But he is right. He is right. Now see what happened with Scottie throwing Haleigh under the bus. I don't know exactly what happened because I came into the tail end of it, but
when was this?
This was yesterday or the day before. I think it was Sunday night. So Scottie, apparently he must have said that, I'm not sure what he said about Haleigh, but he, in essence, asked the chat, maybe they know exactly what he said, but he threw Haleigh under the bus.
He called her Kaitlyn 2.0.
Yes, call her Kaitlyn 2.0. So apparently they're both sitting in bed crying with each other. You know the old, when you break up with your first boyfriend and you just sit there and stare at each other for hours crying. That's what they were doing. And I didn't
get that opportunity. I just got dumped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
we don't know that emotion. Who is she?
Deborah, we don't know that.
We don't know who she is.
I don't get to break up with people. What's that like?
I'm breaking up.
She's like, if you're watching right now, please give me the closure I need.
Yeah, please. Can we stare at each other? Oh, and JC has a black belt line. No shit. I love
Another thing that little JC is doing, which he has been told on multiple occasions that it is inappropriate.
Oh God, what?
When they're out in the back. Angela? No, well that too. He is sharing with Angela. The other thing is when they're out in the backyard sunning, he will take the suntan lotion and throw it on people's back and yell out, "Come shot."
Oh God.
He just did it to Brett, and Brett told him once again That is completely inappropriate. You should not be doing that. You know, it's making me uncomfortable. So, I mean, he's using all the words that you should not, you know, that this is sexual harassment. So he has been using those words. But that is what JC is doing.
Oh, who hasn't had a little bit of cum shot on their back, please? Let's not act like a bunch of prudes in the Big Brother house, please. There are worse things that that guy could be trying to shove the tube up your ass. I mean, shit. He is just sprinkling crap on you. People need to calm down. I guess because I have the sense of humor of a 13-year-old boy, I would think that's funny.
Funny, yeah. If anything else, it would be like, he's trying to save you from skin cancer.
Yeah. You have some spots on your back.
Exactly. One wad at a time.
Extra attention to that one spot. I can't help it if it looks like a cum shot.
Yes, he's trying
to
save
better
you from
care
skin
of yourself.
cancer. One wad at a time.
One wad at a time. One wad. Like things could be so much worse. He could be running around with the ice cream scooper again. Do you guys want that?
Oh, God. Or what was he doing this week where he was just like, y'all reckon, or he was like,
Sam.
Like Sam. Yes.
Sam was, and I have a lot to say about this because I am from the South. Anti-Trumper said, Brett was in a fraternity at the University of Alabama. He's not innocent. Let me tell you something. These Southern fraternities, that is nothing. That was he was probably having initiation flashbacks.
Right. He was like, oh my God, PTSD.
That's right. I guess Sam was teaching JC Southern lingo, and the way he was saying it was so funny. I reckon, now yonder, yes, I did. And I'm like thinking, what is he trying to say? Like, I don't even get it.
He was just like lumping them all together. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. But it was just so funny because he just kept saying it. He's like, I reckon hilarious.
I did. I did down yonder. See, I'm from Memphis and I don't say things like reckon, down yonder, or yes, I did. I say things like, y'all, Lord have mercy, Jesus take the wheel. Y'all got to be kidding me. I can't bless your heart. I'm in the car throwing I can't handle this today.
Literally, that is me, and I'm not even from the South.
I know. But let me tell you something. A lot of people are shocked by Sam and what she says. She talks about curb stomping and stuff. Have you really ever pissed off a Southern woman? We go dark. And we go every place we're not supposed to. Your house is burned. Your clothes are burned. Have you ever heard the song by Carrie Underwood? That's the last time he cheats on me. Yeah. I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights. Let me tell you something, honey. Biblical or biography, whatever.
She doesn't know.
True life.
I don't know. But anyway, let's see if I can.
Have you done that before?
Done what?
Taken a Louisville Slugger?
Let me tell you something. I have never participated in any illegal activities towards an ex.
I'll tell you, my mom, she did the Beyonce. She did the lemonade. She got that bad. Yeah, see? Bless her heart.
It could always be worse. He could have pulled a full lemonade in the backyard. He could have gone Beyonce back there.
I always say Southern women are like tea. Sometimes they could be sweet. Sometimes they could be dark. Sometimes they could be light. You don't know what you're going to get.
You don't know what you're going to get. I mean, I had to talk. My son today was upset about a coworker, and I had to give him some hard-hitting advice. And my son will tell you himself. I don't lie to him, and I tell it like it is. I've done it to him. I've been doing this to him since he came out of the womb, was cut out. You know, the first time he threw up on me.
Allison is not Willy Wonka.
I don't. 2 days old, he puked all over me. I looked at him and I said, let me tell you something. That shit's not going to fly around here.
Oh, my kid has done worse.
I mean, you will not shit on me. You will not throw up on me. Other people, free game. But me, I grew you. So you just have some respect. Anyway, so this is another part of the episode I thought was funny, that Scottie tries to talk to Faysal, and he makes some really good points about Brett and Kaycee talking and all this stuff. And Fessy sits there and goes, well, I've never seen Kaycee and Brett talking to each other. And he's like, Scottie's like, was kind of, well, that's how it is in this game, Fessy. You don't, that's how it works, Dumbo. When you're in a secret alliance, you don't talk in front of everybody, okay? That's how it works.
You wear your Swaggy t-shirts and you keep it pushing.
Yeah, right. Not everybody wears the uniform t-shirts. Not everybody wears the members only jackets and tries to act like they're not working together.
I'm telling you, that's why I call him Messy Fessy. He's just one big mess. It just doesn't ever work out. He's just like that big block of Jenga. You're just like, every single time you're pulling it, you're just like, nope, nothing. Oh, there it is. It all fell down. It's all crumbled.
And what is this crap that he kept saying? If it walks like a duck, it quacks like it has to be a duck. A duck doesn't walk, it waddles, first of all. Right? Am I right?
You're right.
So what the fuck? He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
It's the only saying he knows, so he just uses it for everything. So,
yeah. If it's a dog, if it barks, it's a dog. Okay, Fessy, like, we fucking get it. Like,
just so pretty.
You're so pretty, Fessy.
We need Amazon to come back and just keep him preoccupied.
Well, the fact that he took Amazon is a good indication that he's so pretty.
You're so pretty. And then he nominates, and I just want to say for the record, everybody thought I was full of shit Thursday night. I called it. I flat out said he's going to nominate Scottie and Brett, the two male threats in the house with his relationship with Haleigh. Mm-hmm. I said it then. And what does he do? He nominates the two of them with the dumbest reasons on the planet. I mean, like, I can't even.
I don't know who said it and who did it, so I'm just putting you both on the block because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who really did the vote. It could have been both of you. I mean, it's just like
you're like, Julie, can you come out here? Hi, Julie, I want to do a half vote, and the Brett's gonna do the other half vote. So that's
my vote. Yes, half of my vote. I want.
I was just waiting for Faysal to go. Well, I know it wasn't me because I didn't get to vote. Oh, okay.
I'm still blindsided for the umpteenth week.
I'm still upset over Swaggy C. I mean, I can't see. But let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh my God, we have so much going on. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm sure Nella said, I'm sure Angela had shots on her back, face everywhere. Probably true. Woo! Rebecca says JC's a horny little shit. This is true. My God, yes, he is. Scottie's.
I feel like he's the male version of you, Allison.
Who? JC? Yes. Let me tell you something. JC, I'm little too. So JC's like 4'8". I'm 4'11". Let me tell you something. We would be together in that house everywhere. Like, people hate JC and what he's doing. I absolutely love it. Like, he and I would be in the corner coming up with like conspiracy and lies. Let's tell him this. Let's tell him that. Let's just do it.
You small people, big minds, let me tell you.
That's right. We got to make up for what we lack in size. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot going on in stature, but there's a lot going on up here. Okay.
Can we talk about Sam kind of flipping out every now and then in the last few days? And then she would go into the diary room and then come out smiling and laughing. Do they smoke weed in the diary room or something? Or give her edibles or something?
No, they're loading her up on Prestique. Or there's something. You know, they're giving her one picture.
She's coming out. Yeah, she's coming out all happy. I don't know what's going on. Like, I think they're smoking weed.
Listen, JC would be chasing you around the house with an ice cream scoop. Yeah, that's fine. He could chase me around with. I'd chase him around with the ice cream scoop, and he could squirt me with suntan lotion.
I reckon, yes, I did. You come chase me.
Get over here, you tiny little thing, you itty bitty.
Shower with JC? Would you shower with him?
I'd probably shower with him because it'd be like one whole person taking a shower. I mean, look, he's not attracted to me. I'm not attracted to him. Let's just clean each other. I'd shave his back.
The right way.
I can shave it back. Yeah, that's like Angela's ridiculous. I love her to death, but that's ridiculous.
Was it Rachel or was it Angela?
Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah, that was just.
She was a mess. She was crying.
They're saying they're probably giving her Xanax. I don't know what they're giving her, but here's the thing. We touched on this last Tuesday, but guess what? Nobody saw it. Here, let me get my notes out from last Tuesday. Let's talk about Sam for a minute. Let's see.
We were going in on Sam. We had some deep convo.
We had some deep, like, oh yeah, we were talking about Sam was going up to Haleigh, kicking people out of the room, saying, who's talking about me? Who's parent? Who's talking about me? Who's making fun of me? If I find out someone's making fun of me, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I take their bottom lip and I'm going to stretch it over their face. Do you understand me? And I'm going to mud hole the fuck out of them. And I ain't scared. Like, she was going nuts.
Yeah.
I think it was just that. It's just that time, and when you've been in a house too long, and
it
was really getting to her, and she doesn't. I mean, she has established relationships, but it's only Tyler, and Tyler's like preoccupied, spreading his seed everywhere, and so it's like he had to like calm her down, which he did, because Deborah had talked about it last week that he had to have like this reassuring conversation with her and really get her back to reality, and now I feel like she is, but she still has her moments though.
He had to let her know that Daddy's at work.
She'll be home at 5:00.
Well, that whole episode during last week when she was talking to JC and Tyler about mud holes and blood holes and curb stomping and all that stuff, and JC's just laying in the bed like, what would you do? What kind of movies are you watching? And my favorite part about all that was not what she was talking about. It was when she goes, okay, well, can you make the bed up when you get out of it? Mwah, you're so cute. And he's
that was my favorite part. That was my favorite part. It was very Norman Bates, like him and his mother. Like, it was just really creepy, but it was good. It was good. It was good TV
like,
that
bitch,
moment.
You're gonna be able to bounce a quarter off that bed once I get out of it. I'm fixing it military style.
I was like, does she have a wire hanger? Somebody please check for the wire hanger.
I feel a Mommy Dearest moment coming.
Yeah.
Fessy, no wire hangers. Okay, make that fucking bed military style.
Military style.
I'll help. Well, we've got some people in the let's see what's going on in the chat. They want to know who is our final three at this point. The anti-Trump turd said Tyler, Kaycee, and Sam. Rebecca Hurley says Tyler, Brett, and JC. Gosh, I don't know.
I think it's Tyler, JC, and Fessy.
I don't know if Fessy's going to get that.
I just don't think Fessy understands that when you get to the... What if he becomes the final HOH and has to pick between two people?
Yeah, JC doesn't want to... JC doesn't want to have to make a decision.
He would send Scottie home.
And JC's not there to tell him what to do.
Exactly.
Okay, I've already said my dream final three: Brett, JC, and Faysal. Brett gets cut in the final three, and it's Fessy versus JC. The showdown, the mother of all. Hey, JC cannot win a comp, but look, he hasn't been nominated. Seriously, he's still there.
He has had his hand in every eviction.
He's in it.
Yes, he has been a puppet master in almost every single round.
If Fessy wins, I'll never watch again. Listen, worse people have won Big Brother. Did you watch that season the filler season when they back in 2000 and Adam
won.
Puck. Was it Adam Puck?
No, Adam, the guy that went to prison for drug dealing.
Yeah, that guy. That guy won Big Brother.
Not our Adam Puck. No, he's a good Adam.
Okay. JC would call Fessy his puppet bitch. Can we just all agree as one that a showdown between Fessy and JC in the final two, given the speeches, would be freaking hilarious? I would die. And there's no way Fessy would win. There's no way he would win.
And then when Fessy loses at the end, he's just going to be looking around and be like, who flipped?
Who flipped? Wait a minute. It'll be like, I mean, how many people vote? Is it 9 people? No, wait, it's 7.
Yeah, because it's the last 8 that are, so it'd be, no. I can't even do the math right now.
I can't either. So it would be 7 people. Okay, let's just say for
math.
Shits and giggles.
No, wait, wouldn't it be 6?
9.
No,
Thank
7.
you, Anti-Trump Turd. Anti-Trump Turd says 9.
Okay, so it's 9 people. And 5 people vote for JC and 4 people vote for Fessy. And Faye's like, who flipped? That vote was supposed to be for me. No. Let's see what's going on. 9 votes, 9 people. I can't think straight. See, this is what happens. I feel dumbed down a little bit because Fessy is sitting there saying things like, what was something else he said? Oh, no, I already dressed the quack a duck or whatever. See, I can't talk.
Words are hard.
Words are really hard. Words are difficult.
Anilda said all of Falte will be in jury. That is 5.
Yeah, all of Falte is going to be in there. It's, I wonder what, so definitely I think Scottie is going home for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing. They really need to start taking consideration on who is in the jury and who they would vote for. Because if there's someone in the house that, you know, that's on Falte, you need to send them out the door right quick, before it's too late.
Jesse, listen, if Fessy would lose because he lost Scottie's vote, that would be the one vote. You're right, Anti-Trump Turd. That would be the one vote. Yeah. But see, JC hasn't really gotten any big, horrible fights with anybody.
And here's the thing with JC. The thing is that, he's working with level 6. They are well aware. Let's say he is at the end. They are well aware of what he is doing.
I feel like everyone is everyone knows.
Yeah.
It's like what Haleigh said earlier. She's like, we all know that when JC is talking his, game or whatever, you don't
just
argue.
Let him talk.
You just let him talk. You just let him talk. Yeah. So I just feel like they know, and the information that is given to them by him, they just take it or leave it. But yeah, I feel like they know how he maneuvers, but somehow, some way, it's still convincing because no one has called him out on it. So
listen, a lot of people are saying JC can't win a comp. That's true, but he's winning the comp of lies and manipulation
and deception.
And not every person that has won Big Brother or made it really far has really big, big. I can't talk. If it quacks like a duck, it barks like a dog. It's been big in comps, winning comps. Mm-hmm. And what have you. But JC will not make it that far because he cannot win comps. Remember Kevin Shuley. It was different.
Kevin Schlehuber, we love him.
We love Kevin, and I want him back on the show. Here's the thing. Kevin and JC are 2 different species of human beings. I mean, Kevin's sweet, loving, caring, will talk to you, listen. You could tug it. JC's like, when he's talking, just let him go. You don't interrupt a little person. I can tell you that from experience.
Oh,
you don't interrupt.
Speaking of Kevin Schlehuber, who we love, he's going to be on TV Party App tomorrow night during Big Brother. So if you guys are watching Big Brother and you want to chat with Kevin, hop on TV Party App and you can get in the guest queue and chat with Kevin Schlehuber.
Schlehuber. JC's using being short and cute to his advantage. Let me tell you something about being short and cute. Okay, I can at least say about being short. I'll get in arguments with people and like go hardcore, and then 10 minutes later you love me again because we're laughing and we're cutting up about it, and I'm like, I was out of control. The things I were saying were ridiculous. I was a lunatic. And the thing about me is I admit it. Like, I will openly admit I was a bitch or a C word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be the first. Like, if I'm wrong, I always admit it. I don't care. I don't throw people under the bus. Well, unless it's work related. But still, you know, you got to get enough. I don't even really do it at work. I don't know if I'm making the Big Brother house.
No, you know what? But I find that true because my boss, she's 5'1", and then I used to have a best friend that I used to work with at when I was working at the movie theater, at another location. She was 4'11", and I mean, like, they were just like, they're just like, I just
you froze up.
Cut. What?
Oh, you froze. What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that, like, all my friends that are probably like around 4'11", between 5'1", including my boss, they're very feisty, but they're just so cute that you can't get mad at them. Like, they'll just be like, da, 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 and then you're just like, oh,
you're laughing.
So you're
too busy laughing. And that's the thing about me is when I get mad and riled up, people laugh at me. Like, because it's funny. And I'm not trying to be funny. I just fly off the handle. Like, my son, I think my son is probably the only person that really doesn't laugh because the kid grew up with it. But even now, he kind of loses it. He's like, oh my God, Mom, I can't believe you're my mom. Like, what are you doing? But like Captain Obvious, my boyfriend, like, he laughs. Like, everybody laughs because it's just funny, I guess. I don't know, because my filter comes off and I just go nuts. But I get it out of my system and I'm fine. And I think with JC, that's kind of what he's doing. And then he's going to get to the jerk, you know, and if he does make it to final two, and yes, talking does not win comps or win, but it can win you Big Brother.
It keeps you safe.
It keeps you safe. Do I think there's going to be a jury battle back? Absolutely not. I think that there's not going to be anything like that. JC has done Hiki votes and pretty much took out Scottie. This is true. If there was a buyback, Julie usually says it. Yeah, I really don't think they're going to do that. When was the last time they did a jury buyback? Like, seriously.
A jury buyback? Oh, that's been a while, hasn't it?
Where's Tyler?
Oh,
Where's Tyler?
Tyler.
Where's Kyle?
Tyler.
Everyone's in the bathroom.
Tyler.
They're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, can we say a prayer for Tyler's bathroom issues?
Tyler's never speaking to me again because I said he BB20 date. Okay, so Wednesday, September 26th. Oh my God, that's in a month. Probably a month from tomorrow will be the Big Brother.
The next day, I'm going to Las Vegas.
I'm literally.
I'm like upset.
A poker tournament, and everybody's invited. You're all invited.
There's only 5. That's right. There's only 5 Thursday evictions left. So, anything else? Can anyone in the chat let us know anything that's been going on the live feeds here lately? I know that what's his name? Scottie.
Really dead.
Scottie's been crying alone a lot, and I feel really bad for him. I mean, granted, he did do the Swaggy C vote in the swag. Look, it was Get over it. It was entertainment. Yeah. He knows that's what we wanted. How many people thought that was hilarious and loved it? Because that's why we watch it. We don't watch it to be predictable.
Admitted it.
That's
never
true.
Admit to it.
Yeah,
never. You take that shit to the grave.
But you notice Team Faute, like everyone on Team Faute has done some like deceptive situation, and they all like fess up to it. Like Kaitlyn, when she backdoored Swaggy, she like wasn't gonna say anything to Fessy, and then she ends up saying something to Fessy. And then you have Scottie, who was the flip vote. Then he ended up fessing up to that. Then you have Haleigh, who was the BB hacker, and she got Bayleigh into that whole like situation with Tyler. And then she ended up fessing up to that. I'm like, people, like, don't mess up your game. Just be quiet. Yes.
Yeah, and Bayleigh talking about her thing that she had, and everybody, like, you can't keep quiet.
Bayleigh talking about her power app. I'm like,
and the only person, like, Tyler only told Sam about his power app, but when you tell Sam something, she keeps that in the vault.
Yeah, she had said anything.
No.
Do we know anything about Zingbot? That's going to be Thursday night, right?
It's going to be Wednesday. That's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow night. Anybody know what Zing? Oh God, can you imagine? Hide the sharp objects from Sam.
Yeah,
JC.
JC and Zingbot.
I don't think we're going to talk about the POV comp, but it was the hide and go seek, just so you know.
Oh yeah, let's get into some spoilery stuff. Well, pretty much everything we're talking about is spoilery. If you don't want to know spoilery stuff while you're here, who won the POV? Brett. And Brett took himself down, and Kaycee is the replacement.
Right, exactly. And
Scottie's
here's the thing with the hide and go veto. Scottie's strategy was to fuck everybody up when they walk in the door. So he took every liquid that was in the house and dumped it at the front door. So people were eating shit as soon as they came running in. And then also where he hid his under the bathroom sink, he also just filled the bathroom floor with milk. So people wouldn't get down on the floor to look underneath.
Oh, wow.
But
that's the first time I think that's ever been done.
Yeah, people were literally eating shit as soon as they walked in the door. Because they come in running and then right on their ass.
Zingbot said that the hair on JC's back is thicker than his accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. I'm living for it.
Anelda said Brett's a douche and Angela's cold-hearted. Is that a personal opinion or was that Zingbot?
I think it was Zingbot.
I think those were just facts.
Yeah.
Those are facts, sis.
Those are true facts being stated.
Exactly.
I want to know where Brett hid his... I'm always thinking of places to hide.
I have my place.
I have my place, but guess what? I'm not telling you.
Oh.
I'm not even playing the game, and I'm not freaking telling you.
I will tell you my place.
Okay, where?
Well, I'm not going to tell you here. I have a few.
Oh. She's off air in a quiet room.
Yeah, girl, because you have more chance of getting in there than I do.
Oh, wait. So he poured milk on JC's clothes. If you pour milk on my damn clothes, Allison's going to go South Memphis real quick.
They also ruined Sam's dream catcher.
Oh.
Did they have to hide waist high only? Wait a minute, is that a JC joke?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, so they ruined Sam's dream catcher, and she didn't go bananas?
She did. She was walking after the feeds came back. After they were done. Usually with this competition, as soon as the feeds come back, everybody's cleaning. Well, Sam is just sitting there in the geometry room, looking like the walking wounded, just this blank look on her face. I would be upset too
because that is ridiculous and stupid.
Well, she didn't participate in this competition.
Why?
And she's never. Well, because she wasn't participating she wasn't playing in the POV. It's a POV.
Oh, she didn't get picked. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't get picked. So she had no idea what was going on. She's a recruit, so she has no idea what this competition is about and what goes down when this competition happens. So and how meticulous she is about her things and her little collections in her basket that she
what are they talking about? They let Sam's insects free.
Yeah, apparently she's collecting bugs. She had a pet bee and a pet something else. They're missing.
Lord Jesus.
Do we have any rabbits in the house? Can we get a verification of any rabbits? Because there might be one boiling on the stove.
Yeah. No, but there could be birds and stuff like that. Yeah.
That was a Fatal Attraction reference.
Yeah. But yeah, so she was pretty shell shocked until she went into the DR and then came out a little happy.
Oh hell no! She can't keep no spider in the house.
No.
That's got to go.
No, on Big Brother Canada they had a pet spider. His name was Marinara.
I don't give a shit.
On whose season?
That was when Tim was in the house with because it was Tim.
Brittany season?
No.
No.
No, that was the one after Tim. When Tim and Tim from Australia.
Okay.
Question. This just
Yes.
popped into my head. I thought I read this somewhere. Please verify chat and you guys. Did Fessy tell someone where he hid his stuff?
Yes. He told what's her name? What the hell's her Haleigh? He told Haleigh where he was going to hide his stuff.
Why did she should oh.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's just the abyss of stupidity. Does it have a bottom?
Angela filled the oven with coffee. They weren't beans.
Why would
they were
you fill the
grains.
oven? Let me tell you something. If I was in a Big Brother house and I didn't get to participate in this veto comp, first of all, I'd already have an anxiety attack because of how I am about messes.
Yes, me too.
This would throw me over the edge because I would take all of them and go, if you guys touch any of my shit, my stuff, I will curb you. I don't care. I don't
trust me, I'm with you. It would. I'd be like, you know what? This is going from Big Brother house to Bad Girls Club because I'm losing my shit if you touch my stuff.
I will go primal and I will fling shit on you. You will wish that was suntan lotion hitting your back. I will shit. I will turn into Caesar from Planet of the Apes. I will fucking throw shit on you. Do you understand me? This will go downward. I will spiral. I'd be like,
production team, you need to give me a Xanax stat because we're going ape shit.
You need to call everyone. You need to call everyone into the diary room. No, for their safety, not mine.
Yes, Allison is flinging feces.
We're having a house meeting right now.
In the diary room.
In the diary room. So I just want to make a public service announcement. This has been sponsored by me. Do not touch my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't look at it. Don't breathe on it. Don't reference it. Matter of fact, don't even just be around it. Don't even be in the same vicinity. It shouldn't even be in your peripheral. Just walk away.
Just leave it. Because my stuff will be the neat stuff folded and put up where it's supposed to be. It's not. See, that's one thing that bugs me about the live feeds is you see stuff just strung out, clothes and shit. And I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm like, I can't stand my clothes on the floor. Would you bite your cheek and draw blood? I draw somebody else's blood. But if I did bite my cheek, I would fling it on you if you touched my stuff.
Along with feces.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd probably have a Bayleigh moment where like the side of my mouth is bleeding and I'm like losing my voice and I'm just going hysterical.
I'd probably shake my fist and accidentally punch myself. And have like a black eye running around with blood hanging. Do you see what you people are doing to me?
Would you like be evicted because would they, get rid of you because you beat yourself up?
They would probably get rid of me because I would be grabbing every single piece of clothing and personal effects from everyone else and throwing it in a goddamn pool. That's what Allison would be doing. And then I'd probably throw JC in the pool because that'd be the only person that I could probably overcome.
I would just throw their beds in the pool. I'd be like, you know what? You were sleeping on me. And now I'm gonna make sure y'all stay woke.
Whoa, whoa. That has never been done before. Dragging the mattresses out into the pool.
Or you could.
I've always said that if I was on Big Brother, I'm telling you right now, if I knew I was like 2 steps out the door, and I like really hated someone, like, like if I was like Bayleigh and let's say it was like I knew like Tyler was like my arch nemesis, before I left, his bed would for sure be in the pool. I would do something to his bed. Like I would be crazy stuff.
Oh, so Brett did not look for vetoes. He just kept barricading his. God bless Brett. I don't care what anyone says. Someone broke JC's deodorant during the comp and he said he has an enemy in the house.
Why would
you break deodorant?
I don't know, but they were really fucking everything up. Like, and the one that made the biggest mess was Scottie. He was really dumping things everywhere.
That is actually a good idea to get stuff on the floor, but I would think production was having a fit when
They were
JC
polling, yeah.
and Tyler were play wrestling in the house today. Safety first. Don't, I would think that they would be worried because let me tell you what would happen. If that had been me, my ass would have been the first one to run in there and fly up in the air and come crashing down. And you would see the first open head, brains hanging out. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
they had to pause the competition at that point after I think 2 or 3 people ate shit. I think they had to clean some of it up because it was just too dangerous.
Just coffee in the oven.
Yeah, I know. Because can you imagine what it smells like now every time you turn the oven on?
I bet you that's the only thing Angela can cook.
Bitch.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It probably is instant coffee.
I can't wait for tomorrow night's episode to see Zingbot. I think it's going to be really good. I'm glad to see that Sam is kind of calmed down and not.
Well, we'll see about tomorrow.
Glenn Close in it everywhere, and that's another Fatal Attraction reference.
And this diary room session was brought to you by the makers of medical marijuana. Thank you.
Yeah, for real. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they let her smoke a couple.
Yeah, or give her some edibles.
Yeah, give her some edibles. Chill her the fuck out.
Yeah.
They are in California, so.
What is this? Angela don't love herself according to Julie. What's that? Oh, did Julie Chen say something about Angela?
Yeah.
Yes. She did, and Elda sent it to me, and I can't remember for the life of me what it said.
Give me the tea. I need to know.
Hold on. I could tell you. Hold on.
And the thing is, and I'm just going to say this, and don't come at me, a lot of it is true. Angela is a very angry person. If you've listened to her talk about her life story, when she was a child, she was forced to do gymnastics, and she said that every day of her life was a living hell. She would wake up in the morning and not want to get up out of bed because she was forced into doing these things. And she suffered with depression and eating disorders because of not being able to control her life.
Well, this is the question that they asked Julie, and here's the answer. It says, why would people, I can't read. This is horrible. This is why I'm going to be a substitute teacher. Why would people like Angela and Brett come off so harsh in their final words to Rockstar? As you pointed out on the live show, that doesn't seem to be a particularly smart strategy. And she said, I think with Angela, she's just a mean girl, but doesn't even realize it. She's probably just a truly unhappy person, which is sad. I don't think her petty, mean comments towards Rockstar were really about Rockstar. It was about her own unhappiness with who she is or where she's currently at in life. I think she just needs to grow up. As for Brett, he likes being the villain. He truly seems to enjoy being an ignorant meanie. I think he must be playing a character to be interesting or to talk about. I mean, who's like that in real life? He's got to be doing it for the cameras.
But here's the thing. Do you see the difference though? Do you see the difference though?
You do.
With Brett, he's getting a pass.
Angela, I've said that. Yeah. She looks like just so sad. There's nothing about her that I don't like. I just don't like her. I don't like her vibes. And this is me looking at her from the TV. So I can only imagine in real life looking at the live and in color Angela. I don't know if I would even be interested because she just looks so sad, and I'm just like, have a little compassion, just be you, you know what I'm saying? And Brett, and I feel like you could tell, he's just playing the game. He's just doing
but here's the thing, maybe have a little compassion for Angela, because maybe she doesn't know how to have compassion because apparently she grew up in a very miserable fashion. Maybe she doesn't know how to, and she just knows how to lash out because that's the only way she can control things. She obviously has, control issues. But I'm just saying, as far as what Julie said, how, all of a sudden, on one hand, Angela's a complete bitch, and she's a horrible person. And on the other hand, you have Brett, he's just being a villain, it's funny, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? He's kind of getting a pass on it, where Angela is like, the bitch.
I think this goes back to what we've addressed in the last couple of episodes. Hey, Rebecca Lynn, thanks for joining us. I think this comes back to there are certain people that can say and do certain things and get away with it. Right. And there are certain people who can't. I personally don't think this has to do with her being a woman and him being a man. I think that he owns it. He works it. He plays with it. In the diary room, he's he's playing a part.
It's the delivery.
It's the delivery
because he even Scottie says it's like, you're like, when Brett's coming up in there and he's just doing Brett, he's so charismatic. You can't even help but you're like, I'm still gonna entertain it. Versus Angela, it's dry. It's just like, ugh. It's literally coffee in the oven. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, yeah, think about it. What if Brett got on there after the nominations and said, oh my God, Fessy, you're such an idiot. You just need to get over it. Haleigh doesn't like you, blah, blah, blah. As opposed to, oh my God, you're such an idiot. When will you learn that Haleigh does not like you the way you think? You're throwing your game away. I mean, do you see the difference? Yeah. There's a difference.
Yeah, do you think that when they do send Fessy out the door, that Brett is going to leave him, let him know, I'm going to take care of your girl?
I could see him doing something like that.
It would be epic, but the guy has got to start controlling he's got to start this jury management. He's already got 2 shitty goodbye messages, and Rockstar, I think, isn't as upset, from what I understand, as we thought she would be. But I would rather only piss off 2 people and then be okay with the other 5 or 4.
Speaking of the goodbye message, though, and just referencing on the delivery, look at his goodbye message and then look at Angela's goodbye message to Rockstar, and they're just like, hers is so cold and bitchy, and then Brett is like, his is like douchey as well, but it's just like
the delivery.
You can tell she chuckled at it. She was just like, whatever. But with Angela, she was like, what the fuck? Like, who are you? Like. So it's just like, it's all in the delivery. I don't think it's like a man woman thing. I think it's just the personality and the way that it is. And maybe it is a good thing that she's in the BB house, so that way she can learn how to deal with different personalities and maybe adjusting that. Because
was she recruited?
Was she what?
Was Angela recruited?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see her. She was. I mean, she's pretty. She's athletic. She's from
maybe she doesn't understand jury management. And how important it is. The jury management starts the day you walk in the door.
But see, if I were in that house with somebody who didn't know the game and they were talking about, I'm going to leave this epically bitchy message for so-and-so, I would encourage it.
And that's what Tyler's doing.
Yes, because I want to be the one that's leaving the nice message. Like, I'm so sorry, if you're seeing this right now, blah, 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 and da-da-da, not you're an idiot, you stupid cunt. I mean, basically. I mean, it's just.
No, but you have to, blow smoke up their ass or sunshine or rainbows. Yeah. You got to let them know, I'm sorry I had to vote you out, but, you were a really big threat, and I'm here to win the game. And you were playing a better game than me, so I had to cut you.
You have to
what I mean?
Yeah, you have to
validate them. You have to validate them.
Like, and let them think
Deb
that.
taught me that. Deb taught me that because I remember we were at Reality Rally, and I was like, she was like, you should totally get on Big Brother. And I was like, no, because I know I'm going to be the person that's like, how Alice is like, you're so freaking stupid. But then they're like, no, save it for your, your confessions, your confessionals, or you're in the diary room or whatever. And do all your talking there. But when you're out in public or you're doing your goodbye messages, do them very just, quick, to the point, nothing crazy and out there. And I'm like,
Always
Got it.
validate the individual.
Well, and
Yes.
Nelda said in the chat, Tyler also told them he was leaving Bay and Rockstar mean messages, and that kind of got the ball rolling. I mean, that's
Right.
he's kind of controlling
Yes.
the jury already
Yes.
because
Exactly.
his
He's gonna
messages
win.
Very
aren't
smart.
that bad. You
No.
know,
He's gonna win. He gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, he knows better, and you know, he's egging them on to leave those bad messages, knowing that you know they're going to be losing votes because of it. And here's the thing, like Rockstar, you know, she didn't seem so upset about it, but I think you know once you get into the jury house and you start to compare goodbye messages with Bayleigh, who also got crappy ones, you know, they might start to stew over it. And, you know, they've got a lot of time together to stew over it. So
yeah.
who knows
Yeah.
how she's going to think about it by the time finale night comes, especially if someone else gets crappy messages, because they're going to see them all.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, you know, not only do they, you know, we don't get to see all the goodbye messages, and we only get to see them like cut. They get to see them in full and everybody's. So
Wow.
we don't get to see the nice ones where they're blowing, you know, sunshine up their ass.
Yeah. No, but we don't want to see that anyway.
Yeah. We're bad servers. We want to see the tea spill everywhere.
I watch Big Brother not because I want to see people getting along, kumbaya and crap. We are obsessed with these shows because we love the drama. We love what goes on. Big Brother 19 was the polar opposite of everything that a show like this should be. And we're finally getting what we deserve with Big Brother 20. And
fun feeds.
It's fun feeds. It's like, I love Survivor. I live for Survivor. I wouldn't last 2 freaking seconds on Survivor. We've had this conversation. I would die hitting the water, jumping off the boat from fear.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
We would be pulling each other. Like, I would only do it if Deborah did it with me, but we would be like count as one player because we would be like attached to each other.
Yeah, hold my hand while we go over, and then we would both be dead by the time we hit the water.
Help me bury the hidden immunity aisle in my poop. And you would help me. And I would help you.
Probably would.
That's
I
friendship.
probably would. Yes.
That's true friendship right there.
I would poop on your immunity idol to hide
Listen,
it.
Andreas, we cover Survivor, and we had this whole thing about where we would hide our immunity idols. And we were talking about hiding it in crap. But anyway.
Dig a little hole, put your immunity idol in, cover it back up, and then
I've
shit on the spot.
I've never seen Survivor at all. I've never seen not one single episode.
Oh, you are missing something.
One single. You know, the only reason why I even... So, like, just like a quick story about, like, Big Brother. The only reason why I got into Big Brother is because when I was working out Wet Seal at the time, my boss was really into it. And she was like, she would not schedule her days, like, on Big Brother days. Like, it was serious. And so I was like, what is this whole thing? She was like, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. And the first season that I actually started watching was, it was, like, the same season as, what's his name? He's like really country and an older guy.
Donnie.
I can't think. He was at Reality Rally. Is it
Donnie?
No.
Donnie wasn't at Reality Rally this year.
Oh, never mind. He was at the year before. I think
year before. Yes.
Yeah, but that was the first season that I ever watched, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever in life, and I was just like so invested in it. And so, so shout out to my boss, Juanita, for getting me into Big Brother.
It's life-changing.
Did you see what I just wrote in the chat? This is what Allison would do.
Or I would. But here's the thing.
Use a chicken as a flotation device.
I love animals so much that I couldn't dare eat a chicken on the island, and I would never kill a goat or a baby goat on the island either. Because I just am in the mindset that I'm going to eat when I get off the island. I'm going to eat when I go to Ponderosa. So I'm just going to tough it out and eat the rice and dirt rice. Okay.
I get the mangoes too. Oh, by the way, I'm watching Survivor Australia right now. That shit is good.
I need to catch up. We're going to do a show on it because I want to.
Have you been watching it all?
No. I got to.
Oh my God.
Captain
it is
Obvious
so good.
Captain Obvious starts his new position next week, and he will be gone Monday through Friday. So I'm gonna have plenty of time to watch it because he'll be out of the way. Not that he's in the way.
This is something
I
you
love
binge
it.
watch because you just cannot wait to get to the next one. It's that good.
Well, guys, I think we're coming to an end of the show. Thank you so much, Andreas. I love having you. I think this is a lot of fun. If you're available next Tuesday, I would love to have you again.
Thank you. I would so love to do it.
Good. This is so much fun. I miss Tyler so much, though.
Yes, we need his big brain.
I need Tyler and Andreas to talk Big Brother, and that would just make my heart so happy. I think you guys would love each other. You met though, didn't you?
No, he has not met Tyler.
Oh, okay.
No, but before I came on the Weekly Meltdown, I did watch like the one episode prior to that from like last Tuesday, and I was like, oh, okay, this is Tyler. And then you told me that last Tuesday that we're the same age. I was like, oh, okay, we'll get along.
I will attempt, hopefully, to bring Tyler to Reality Rally if I can raise enough money.
Yeah,
I really want him to come. And bitch, you are raising money and you are going.
With the new opportunities in my life, I might be able to afford it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you have to raise. See, the thing is, if you raise the money, they pay for the airfare.
Right. Well, I could raise it by myself.
And the room. Yes, you raise the money.
It's at Pachanga this year, or for the next year, so it will be at the same.
It's going to be at Pachanga again.
Nice. Yes, it is. I just.
And you're going to be there. And you're going to be there.
They were talking about me being a handler this time, or.
Oh, girl, you got to be my handler. You got to be my handler.
Media. So they might do both. So I don't know. I just go wherever they want me to. Usually they always put me with you guys because they're like, oh, they listen to you, so just go over here.
Yes.
Y'all are going to have so much fun.
I want him as my handler. He's mine.
Allison will come, though.
I will eventually make it, for sure.
No, you're coming. You're definitely coming next year.
It's a good event.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you, Anelda, as always. Anti-Trump Turd, Randy B, Rebecca Hurley, everybody. I think I saw Joy-Con Thomas in there for a second. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. We will be back Thursday, immediately following the eviction, live here on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at the.memphis.darling and on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. Please like my Weekly Meltdown on Facebook, and also please subscribe to this channel. You will get notifications about an hour before we go live. Andreas, how can people find you on social media?
My Instagram and my Twitter both their handles are SII_love.
Oops.
Find me.
Hold on one second. You cut out. I'm going to type it in the chat. Hold on. What is it?
It's at Dracy Love. So DRESII_love.
Okay. And it's DRESII_love.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that is how you stalk.
Yes.
Okay.
If you stalk me, I'll stalk you back.
That's right. All right. Yeah, and I've got to follow you on Twitter. Okay, that's because I was going to tag you in this, and I didn't know your handle, and I forgot to ask. So, all right, guys, thank you so much.
One more thing.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Everybody, can you all follow me on TV Party app? Because I get $1 every time I get a follower. So just download the app. I know you do.
I got to get on there, set my stuff up.
So I need to get paid. So if you could just follow me on TV Party app, please. Girl needs some money.
Mom and Dad needs to get money and get.
That's right.
Mom and Dad needs to get paid.
While she's drinking that water.
Mm-hmm.
She's thirsty.
Thirsty bitch.
She is thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We will see you Thursday night. Thank you so much for watching.